Hello and welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be continuing on making our star. So that's what we're doing. Let me do some sharing. Hopefully that notification, I guess. I tried doing a this is going to come up thing, and hopefully that worked. I'm not sure if it did. Let me know. So just down in the comments, let me know if you guys got a notification saying that I was going to be going live. Let me see here. Episode 58. There we go. So let me share. Copy link. All right. So I'm going to copy that, post. Post. And of course, if you guys could also share, because it really helps out, get a lot of people in here, and have an active live, because that's what I want. I definitely want us to be a little bit more active and chatty and all that types of stuff. All right. All right. There we go. Excellent. So, tonight, like I said, we are going to be making our star, which is just a bunch of these, the Byzantines. We need 3 more of them, although it seems like I can only do about 2 of them per 30 minutes, so it makes sense. So hopefully we get a few more people on here, and then we can well, I'm gonna be getting started anyways, but hopefully we get a few more people here. So this is, of course, Knitting with Metal. We do chainmail. I do a bunch of different types of projects. I do a lot of jewelry. We've done candle holders on this channel. I just finished my torch holder. Still didn't rename that torch though. I had a few suggestions and I kind of forgot them, but I think I got what I need for that at least. So right now I am actually going to be doing a few of these rings. I'm just closing them off. And then we will be able to get started on the actual pattern. So we've got one ring and 4 closed. We're closing that off. So we got 1 and 4. Now we're going to add another one. So now we have 3 sets of 2. And we're going to add a single to the bottom just to mark it out that is the bottom. So this is the bottom. So now we are going to fold these over. So it kind of looks like wings. Drop them down. Open this up. So open the middle piece up. So you open it up like that. And then we put a ring through those 2. Close it off. This is, of course, the Byzantine pattern. We've been doing it a lot lately. I did a couple times without it, but this pattern works very well with the star formation. So that's why we are using it. So hopefully you all had a good week. And hopefully you have a good weekend coming up. I've got a pretty good weekend. Luckily, I'm not working over the weekend, which is good. Give me a little bit time off. Which means that this week's Pendragon's Twisted Metals is going to be here, which is cool. All right, so I added another 2. So you're doing basically that 3 pattern again. So 3 sets of 2, just like you did back here. And you flip over the top, exactly the same as you did at the bottom. And you open that up. Now the one that's going through is actually one of these rings. Now, if you were doing a bracelet or something like that, then you would just use a regular ring. Um, but today we're doing this lovely pattern. I've made this before, and it worked out very well. And I really like how it turns out. And you can put it on a wall. You know, if you use lighter material like aluminum or copper, even, I mean, copper would still be a little bit heavy depending on the thickness of your rings, but you could do a copper one. That actually might look nice. A copper star in the center. Yeah, I could dig that. I could dig that. So now we're adding a second ring. Now that that's on there, we're adding the second ring because, this pattern always has 2s. So you want to make sure that you keep to that. Hmm. All right. So yeah, I've had a pretty good week. I'm setting up on starting a new project for my Pendragon's Twisted Metals series. So I'm getting ready to start on a new project because we're finishing up with the Evenstar amulet. Geez. I really need to pad this room. Luckily, it doesn't echo that much that I've noticed. But that is a bit distracting, if anything. Excuse me, if anything. So, yeah, so I'm starting on a new project. I'm planning on doing a locket, like a patchouli holder. I don't know if anyone's heard of that type of thing. Basically, it's a locket that has a lot of holes in it, and it lets out the essential oil smell. So that's what I'm planning on starting on in a couple weeks. And I asked, now, if you were to ask, see, I need to figure out a way to say this. If you were to ask like let's say dopping wax. Let's go with that. Um, Now let's say I didn't know what dopping wax was, which you guys might not. Um, it is basically wax that uh, helps hold stones or pieces for like polishing or cutting or stuff like that. So it's a waxy thing. It's like green. At least the one in my school was. So it's a wax that you melt, and when it's melted, it acts like a wax. But when it cools, and it cools fairly quickly, when it cools, it turns super hard and it holds onto things very well. So, it's very good for, there's the 3 and 3. It's very good for, doing stonework. That's all fine and dandy. So if I were to ask, hey, what temperature does that wax that holds stones need to be at? Like what temperature does it melt at? Um, and someone goes, that's called dopping wax, sir, and doesn't say the temperature. I think you're being a bit of a not so nice person. Yeah. So when I ask, because I didn't ask that question. What I asked was, for this upcoming project, what is the medium size that would look good on both a man and a woman? Like it's not too big for a woman, so it doesn't look too big on a woman, and it doesn't look too small on a man. So I asked that, and I get a couple of responses, but one of them was like, "That's called vinaigrette," and I'm like, "Well, blow me down, man! I'm over here a stump thumping bumpkin, and I did not know that that's how that worked. That you telling me the word told me what I needed to know." And then I proceed I proceed to be like, well, now is that salad gonna be a la carte, or are we gonna be putting on some roasted chicken on there? Now I looked up the French word for roasted, so just to be a little bit more, if a la carte didn't, like, come on, like, what I mean, because you know the word. You gave me the Google definition of it. Did you really did like did you really need to only put that? Like if you had put like the actual like, hey, about 1 inch, then I wouldn't think that he was being you know, unnecessary. But hey, some people just that's why I don't understand some people. It's like if you're gonna help out, you know, don't Don't be a D about it, you know? It is really hard to have a channel that doesn't swear. Just saying. Um, I try not to. Like, I swear all the time when I'm home, but I try not to swear on on here because it lowers it lowers the ability to be viewed by anyone. So it throws on an age gap, which my stuff doesn't need an age gap. Um, on top of the whole like demonetization stuff. So I try not to swear, but when someone is being a D, it's really hard not to call them a D. Um, so so there we go. We've got 4. We need 1 more. We actually have time. So this is basically so we've got 1 more to do, and then we're doing a Mobius ball in the center to connect them all, and then we're doing a copper wrapping around. But I think I only have enough time to do another one of these, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, I don't understand why people need to I guess gloat is the word. I think like show off. Like, haha, you don't know the name of that? It's like, come on. There's no need for that. So I had to deal with that. But I think I dealt with it civilly enough. And, I didn't blow up on him. I was just like, hey, good to know. Salads, a la carte. That was literally the only word that I could think of because, vinaigrette. That I mean, come on. I don't even know if that's true. If that's what the like medium size is called. Could be. But yeah, so I found out that it's about 3/4 of an inch, I think, 3/4 of an inch and an inch. So I'm gonna be doing that. So it's gonna be a pendant. I'm not gonna spoil more than that because that's gonna be not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. Uh, that's gonna be that episode. If I don't screw up this episode, yeah, if I don't screw anything up with the Evan Star pendant this week, which I know I'm jinxing myself, but I don't think I will. But just in case, if that ends up happening, then most likely I'm gonna have to do a lot of like resoldering type stuff and being very careful. Um, and then I would end up putting in the stones that week. But yeah, I'm putting in the stones to the pendant. I think that's pretty cool. I really like that project that's coming out. It was a challenge, not gonna lie. It was absolutely a challenge. Um but it's well worth it. I really like how it came out so far. And I can't wait to put in the stones because the stones aren't the white that the Evan Star is customarily done with the white or the diamond or cupid zirconium, whatever. It's normally like a light stone. I got a multicolor stone for it. So it's got basically a whole bunch of like greens and blues. It's very dark if you look at it straight on, but like it changes color. I really like how it contrasts with the silver. So that's going to be coming up in a few days. Um, Now, what did I do here? Wait. Yeah? Okay, cool. I thought I messed something up. All right. So now we are putting these down, splitting open that. And putting these through. This big circle kind of makes it a little bit difficult, but especially trying to Okay, cool. I dropped my pliers. I'm going to need those. There we go. But yeah, oh no. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that. So I've got I've got 3 rings here, but this is the last one because I missed a ring on this one. All right, cool. That's all right. It's easily fixed, luckily. Huh. Funny. But yeah, other than that, other than people being unnecessarily like proper, like pompous. I think that's the word. Pompous. I jinxed myself. Oh, yeah. Earlier. I totally jinxed myself. I had said that I was hoping that the 30-minute um that the 30-minute warning would help to get more people in here, but it didn't. But that's okay. If you're watching this after, which most of you will be, um, there we go. Look at that. That's nice. We got 4 here. So basically, we're going to be doing 2 legs up, 2 legs on the sides. Yeah, that's going to be. But yeah, if you're watching this after, let me know what would help with getting people in and viewing these lives, especially the at-home ones, because I don't have normally Facebook would end up saying, "Hey, he's online" to all my friends. And it should do the same for this, for the subscribers, but it doesn't, it seems. Or is it too late? Maybe are these being too late? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Just because, especially the at-home ones, when I'm doing lives, I kind of really want to get a lot of people on and hitting the like button, because apparently if a whole bunch of people come on and they hit the like button, it tells YouTube to start basically advertising for me. It starts promoting me. So that helps out a lot with this channel. And I am trying to, get as many people interested as possible. Of course, if you're not interested, that's fine. I get it. This stuff can be kind of boring. I mean, I was getting bored with the torch. We were working on that for like a month, and I honestly was getting bored of it. That's why I ended up doing a couple projects without the Byzantine pattern, because I got tired of the Byzantine. But yeah, so we're gonna be next week, or not next week, but the next live episode, which is probably going to be Monday, hopefully, as long as I can. My work schedule really screws up my live schedule. Let's just say that. But yeah, so hopefully Monday we'll be doing another episode, and in that we'll be doing the Mobius ball in the center there, and then doing a copper wire wrap. Now let me know if you think we should do just a single wrap or if we should do a twisted wrap. And we'll go through what those look like on that live. But I just want to see if you guys will know whether or not. But yeah, so this is coming out good. So unfortunately, we are at the end, unfortunately. So I hope that you all join me in the next episode. And if you like this, hit that like button. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so then you get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 3 videos a week, the two of these lives, and then my Pendragon's Twisted Metals, which is the jewelry channel. So hopefully, like I said, I see you all in the next episode, and have a wonderful evening.